Good morning, everyone. We are going to start now our lesson 1 for quarter 4. This is entitled Illustrating Theorems on Triangle Inequalities. Okay, so these are theorems that talks about the triangles. If ever there are theorems or there are properties or descriptions that do not coincide with these theorems, then the figure you are studying is not a triangle. Okay, so let's start with the first theorem. Exterior angle inequality theorem. This means that the measure of any exterior angle of a triangle is greater than both non-adjacent or adjacent interior angles or remote interior angles. In this figure below, we have the triangle JOB, and extended here is your P. Okay, so learning about the triangle JOB, we have interior angles or ang angle sa sulod sang triangle. We have there angle JOB, angle OJB, and angle JBO. So here is angle JOB. There, sa sulod ha. Another angle OJB. There. And the last angle JBO. Please take note, the names of the angles are there. I use the 3 letters so that you will not be confused. Concentrate ka lang sa middle letter. Angle O there is angle JOB. Angle J here is angle OJB. And the inside or interior angle is angle JBO. JBO, which I'm referring to the angle inside the triangle. They are interior angles. And in this case, angle JBP is the exterior angle. Here it is. There. Ang angle JBP, or the big B there, is the exterior angle. When we say exterior angle, ang angle sa gwa, sang triangle. In this case, isa lang. Knowing that, let's go back to the definition, the exterior angle inequality theorem. Okay. It says that the measure of any exterior angle of a triangle is greater than both non-adjacent interior angles or remote interior angles. And so, mas dako ang exterior angle kesa sa mga remote interior angles. When we say remote, mga layo na nga angles. In this case, if this is your exterior angle, ang layo ng interior angles are here, angle OJB and angle JOB. Ang lapit sa iya adjacent sa aton exterior angle is here, angle JBO. So, si angle B kuno, angle JBP, mas dako sa iya, angle J here, kag sa iya. So, in mathematics, we will state that as angle JBP, referring to our exterior angle, is greater than, always greater than na siya, class, sa angle JOB, which is this. Okay? And then, also, our exterior angle, angle JBP, is also greater than angle OJB, here. Okay, ilungguhon ko sa liwat ha. Our exterior angle, angle JBP, is greater than angle JOB. And our exterior angle, angle JBP, is greater than angle OJB. Mas dako gini siya kesa sa ila. Dako ni siya dire, dako man ni siya dire. Okay. That's exterior angle inequality theorem. Inequality in the sense we use greater than. Okay, that's the first theorem. Next, we have the triangle inequality theorem. This theorem states that the sum of lengths of two sides of the triangle will always be greater than the length of the third side. Okay, let's study this figure below. We have triangle ABC. So, in the triangle ABC, we have three sides. We use the symbol line sa babaw sang duha ka letter, which is our side. So, we have the sides AB here. Next, we have BC here. And the last is AC here. Pwede na siya class ma-interchange siya. Pwede BA, AB, amo mo nagyapon. BC or CB, amo mo nagyapon. AC or CA, still that. So, these are our sides. According to the definition, sum, i-add ta ang duha ka sides will always be greater than the length of the third sides. So, kung i-add ta ang duha ka side, dapat mas dako gid siya gyapon kumpara sa third side nga nabilin. So let's have these statements. AB or line segment AB plus line segment BC will always be greater than your line segment AC. Ilungguhon ko. Si line segment AB plus kay sum your line segment BC, duwa sila, idugtong mo man or i-add mo man, will always be greater than the last side AC. Okay? It follows when i-interchange ta. Let's have line segment BC plus line segment AC. Amo naman niyo, i-add ta naman ni, will always be greater than the remaining side line segment AB. Okay, that's it. Interchange na naman. So, dili naman ta masugod, oh. Nan. So, line segment AC plus line segment AB, line segment AC plus line segment AB will always be greater than the remaining side BC. Okay, if you do not follow that, then may sala di sila if ang duwa i-add mo tapos hindi siya mag-greater, ma-equal siya or ma-less than, then you are referring to the figure nga hindi triangle. All triangles must follow this description or property. That's the triangle inequality theorem. The sum of the two sides must always be greater than the length of the third side. That's the second theorem. Next, let's go to the third theorem entitled Hinge Theorem. The word hinge, in our translation, is what we call bisagra. Like in our doors, di ba? Ang hinge, bisagra na. Ang tapik bala sa aton nga door panel sa kilid para kung i-push mo siya or i-pull mo siya, wala siya palayo. Okay, let's read the definition. Hinge theorem. This theorem states that if two triangles have two congruent sides, then the one with the larger included angle has the longer side. So let's study this figure. We have triangles ABC and triangle DEF. Okay, based on the definition, if the two triangles have two congruent sides, which they have, okay, line segment AB is congruent with line segment DE. May marka isa. Okay, so they are congruent, they are equal sa kalabaon. And then another side, line segment AC is congruent with line segment DF. So sulod siya sa Hinge theorem. Then the one with the larger included angle has the longer third side. So class, remember SAS, when the two marked parts have an included angle, napatungan nga angle, in this case, the included angles are angle A and angle D because angle A is in between the two sides, line segment AB and line segment AC. In this case, the included angle is angle D. Kaya napatungan siya sang line segment DE kag line segment DF. Kung sino kuno sa ila, ang may dako nga larger angle, ang opposite side niya na, amo nang laba. So, based on this, makita ta, gamay ni siya ang included angle ya. Ini dako ang bika bala, ang opening niya. So, meaning, kung sinong dako sila, ang opposite side niya is longer. Okay, so let's state that. First, let's state the obvious. Line segment AB is congruent with line segment DE. There, my mark. Next, line segment AC is congruent with line segment DF. There, my mark. Okay, next, angle A, as we can see, is less than angle D. Mas gamay si angle A kumpara kay angle D. Therefore, line segment BC is less than also line segment EF. The emphasis on this is you take a look on the included angle. Kung sinong mas dako, ang opposite side niya laba. Sinong mas gamay, opposite side niya, so mas gamay. Kumpara ta sila nga duwa nga triangle, mas laba ang EF kumpara kay line segment BC. Okay, this means that angle D is bigger than angle A, which also means that EF is longer than line segment BC. Remember, sa Hinge Theorem, you take a look first at the angles. Then, you can say kung sino ang opposite side nga laba. The bigger the angle, the opposite side is longer. So, the smaller the angle, the opposite side is also smaller, shorter or lipot. Okay, let's go to our last theorem. This is the opposite of the Hinge Theorem. So, this is the converse of the Hinge Theorem. Okay, let's study again these two triangles. If these two triangles have two sides congruent, kay opposite sa isang Hinge Theorem, this time, mabase ka naman kung sino ang dako or sino nga laba nga side. Si EF kay laba kumpara kay BC, therefore, ang opposite angle niya nga si angle D is bigger compared to angle A. Si BC mas gamay kay line segment EF, so meaning ang opposite side niya mas gamay man ang angle nga A kumpara sa angle D. Okay, let me state. Okay. Line segment AB is congruent to line segment DE, indicated by the mark. Line segment AC is congruent with line segment DF, indicated by the mark. And let's state the first thing. Since BC is shorter or less than EF, therefore, angle A is also smaller compared to angle D. Final statement is, line segment BC is shorter than line segment EF. And so, it means that angle A is smaller than angle D. So, sa converse of the Hinge Theorem naman, you look at the length of the third side first. Ang sa Hinge tuya, you look at the included angle first. Okay, I want you to repeat this video if you cannot understand the four theorems. Okay, and then have to answer the activity. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.